All right, if you just came back from my other video, just know you know why I'm leaning over like this. Because I'm being lazy. And I really don't feel like bringing up that big ass tripod up in my bedroom. And I don't feel like sitting down in my office. Because I want to sit on my bed. So that's why I'm leaning over. And that's why it looks like this. But anyway, this is my journal. Everybody say hi to Journal. Journal say hi. Um, when did I start this journal? April 4th of 2024 is when I started this journal. Can you see that? No? Oh, you just got to believe. You're just gonna have to believe. Anyway, so maybe if I get lower, like actually my body gets lower. Like lay down. Ooh. Oh, now we talking. Okay. I feel this. I likes this. This is nice. Anyway, so I posted like a short little, if you're here from TikTok, thank you and welcome. Hello, hello. Um, I wrote this last night and I never talk about what's in my journal because it is so fucking personal. However, source told me now's the time to start reading from your journal. So I'm a nervous Betty right now. Because I feel like, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm nervous, so that way I can get this out in the open. Because I'm gonna feel like I'm afraid. I'm not gonna feel like fear has me thinking that I'm gonna sound crazy, that you think I need to go to a nut house, and that I'm off my rocker. That's what fear is telling me right now. But source is like, bitch, you got this. And I'm just gonna go ahead and read it, and we're gonna post this bitch, okay? So again, if you're here from TikTok, thank you. I'm gonna have to reread the question for those who are just seeing this for the first time, so bear with me. What parts of myself are being broken open right now, and what illusions are falling away? So, how did I get to these questions? I'm gonna tell you something. I just knew I needed to journal last night, and I didn't know why, and so I tabbed some things in my journal. Why did I tab it? I don't know. I just felt like I needed to tab it. See, this is what happens when you follow your intuition. Source speak to you in codes. It's all a puzzle. Anyway, so what I got was this post, what I wrote from in January 30th when I was meditating outside in a dark moon with Hecate. And when I was meditating, some words popped up. Path, stars, grounded, TikTok, love, release, steady, keys, journey, family, guidance, pain. Had no idea why those words popped out to me. But now I do know why some of those words popped out to me. So anyway, TikTok. If you come to me from TikTok, this is where it came from. So where did the questions come from? Let me go to this other tab that I got. The fuck? Okay, there it is. So this tab is where the questions come from. This was written down. This is a long one. April 18th of this year. So it was Friday at 12:14 a.m. I did a tarot reading and I wrote down some questions. Based on this reading, below are my next 4 journal prompts. I never did these next 4 journal prompts until now. All right. And so now we're going back to what I wrote last night. So what parts of myself are being broken, open right now, and then what illusions are falling away. So it will come full circle at the end. Just listen. So let's start with the illusions. So I started with the second question. The main one is the world is black and white. That's the illusion, that the world is black and white. There's right and there's wrong and there's nothing else in between. The illusion of there being no in between, and that's the part of myself that's being broken open right now. So the illusions falling away is the part of myself that I have broken open. And that just sent me down a whole nother rabbit hole, but we'll get to it. So let's break this down further. Let's look at this illusion from the so-called missing or non-existent in between that I feel is missing in the world. So we are taught that black and white is wrong, that it's evil, missing, black and white. Why do I keep saying that? We were taught that black is wrong that it's evil. Missing is the absence of light, that black is, that darkness is. That bad things happen in the dark, which is why mostly black people are seen as a threat. Anyway, that's a whole nother different video. So that it's dirty or unclean, that we as humans need to stay away from the dark, stay away from the black, stay away from the evils in there. So as a result, we are taught that white is right, that it's pure, that it's clean, that it's good, that it's going to save us. And we need to strive to be in this light. We need to strive to be this light, to be white. Anyway, so what about the in-between? Where is it? How do you find it? And how do you see the world from there? So this is all based on my observations. And the first answer is, well, the first question is, where is it? So where is this missing in between? It's right in front of you. It's literally the missing in between is right in front of you. There's black, there's white. Where's the fucking gray? Because for me, they're not separate. They are touching, and when they touch, they make the in between. They make the gray. The world wants you to think white is over here, black is over here, and it's just an empty void in between. No, there has to be something in between. It doesn't make sense. That's why you have 1 plus 1. Where's the plus? It's either plus or a minus. Okay? And you can't take light from dark, and you can't take, well, you can take light from dark and dark from light, but that goes into the extremes, and we'll get to those later. But where's the plus? The in-between. Anyway, so it's right in front of you, plain as the nose on your face. The synchronicities, the coincidences, the miracles are it. The deja vu, the surprises, the good and the bad. That's where the in-between is. And you have to be open to see those. So how do you find it? Find it. Stop seeing the straight lines and look at the flow. Like a Venn diagram, the circles overlap and create the in-between, which is the bridge, which is us humans. We're the in-between. When I say it's right in front of you, when you look at other people, when you look in the mirror, that's your in-between. When you look in social media, when you look at TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all them other, when you're reading other people's stuff, books, that's the in-between. Movies, that's the in-between. And the clues and everything that you're searching for, what's my purpose? And all this other stuff, it's there. But you're so busy looking outside of yourself, looking outside of people for what's missing when it's really you. You're the in-between. Okay? We'll get to that more further, but try not to waste your time here. Let's see. How do you see the world from there? How do you see the world from in here? From inside myself, from inside of yourself. Stop judging what is good or bad. Live in the moment. See it for what it is. Both sides of the same coin. Okay? So too much of good can lead to a godlike complex, and too much of bad or evil can lead to self-destruction or world destruction. That's why there's no minus sign, there's a plus sign. That's why the cross is there. It's a plus sign. We are the plus sign. Humans are the plus sign. As above, so below. So if you turn your math equation to where it's overlap, 1 plus 1. You have heaven or God above. You have devil or hell below. Earth is in between. Humans are the in-between. We are the in-between. We are the plus sign. That's why there's free will. But we'll get to that. Okay? I just like to explain it different ways for different people, just in case. So basically, good is necessary, and so is the bad. Without pain, there is no pleasure. Without sacrifice, there is no love. Without death, there cannot be life. It's a flowing dance. It's it's a spiral, it's harmony, it's how the world keeps turning. If you want all this good, you have to accept that there's going to be bad. Instead of fighting it, instead of wishing it away, you have to accept that it was going to be bad. Now, when people are like, well, because the thought came up of Gaza came up and how there's ships coming over there and they're fighting, they're going to help the people in Gaza. And I just had this feeling of, so I'm just supposed to sit here and watch. That is your purpose, to sit there and watch and see what happens. Because if you were meant to go over there and do something, you would be going over there to do something. But your job is to sit there and watch and do what you can from here, which is what I'm doing, is spreading this message. So maybe you're supposed to write letters to your senators or something. Whatever thought comes up in your head, that's what you're supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do to help, is to wake other people up and share my messages. Those people on those ships, they're going to Gaza. They're supposed to go on those ships and go to Gaza and help those folks. So you accept there's good, you accept there's bad, and you accept what you can do. So back to the original question. My bridge is being built, and I'm learning to see the world as a balanced, harmonious place for us to experience life and learn we are both the light and the dark. We are both divine masculine and divine feminine. That part of me is open. And that illusion of God being above and the devil being below is falling away. God is both, and I am God. And I have the free will to choose which one I want to be. We're the plus sign. We are the minus sign. Okay? We are both. You can choose to be a bad person, or you can choose to be a good person. What? And I've seen something. Okay, baby. And I've seen or read something, heard something where it's like some people, John Q, the movie John Q popped up in my head. How some people saw him as bad, holding people hostages in the hospital and selfish. And then other people that actually like saw his pain, saw his desperation, and saw why he was doing it. Saw it as good. So it's your perspective. It's honestly your perspective. Oh, you're saying the bombing in Gaza is good. I'm not saying that it's good. My perspective says it's not good. Israel's perspective says it's good. But my perspective says it's not good. But I have to respect their perspective of it and know my truth is that killing people just to kill people is not good. So that's where the balance comes in. Now, because Hitler popped up in my head, taking it to the extreme. When I talk about you take too much to the extreme, Hitler took it to the extreme. Israel's taking it to the extreme. What's happening in Africa, the Congo, what's always happening in Africa, is taking it to the extreme. But they see it as good, which is mind-boggling to some people. Because, let's flip it around. Would you not burn the world down for your kids? Would you not burn the world down for your spouse, for your family? You think you're doing good because you're getting payback. You're taking how Liam Neeson was killing all those people to find his daughter. The world may see it as bad. Why are you killing all these people? Why don't you just go about it the right way? Because he knew he wasn't going to find his daughter. So he killed people. And he did what he had to do to find his daughter. He ended up finding his daughter. He had to go through the dark to find his daughter, which is the light. Balance. If I want to be good, I can and will. If I want to be bad, I can and will. I am not here to judge your actions or choices. I haven't lived your life. I don't know your soul. So I'm in no position to judge. And yet the world is black and white, yet the world is black and white and makes us think it's okay to judge others. And we do this judging so much that we start judging people's imperfections. Stay with me. Imperfections that are the in between for humans. Imperfections that causes us to fall in love. I love my husband's imperfections. Cause I know one day if he dies first, those are what I'm gonna miss. Or his little imperfections that get on my nerves. But I love him so much. Because it makes him him. It makes him him. That's what makes my husband, or his imperfections. And I love them dearly. And then we start hating our own imperfections. So the world teaches you to judge people. And then you start judging people on imperfections. And then you be like, damn, well, I'm not perfect. And then you're going to start hating yourself. And so we start hating our own imperfections, thinking that we have to fix it, that we don't, or we can't. Oh, we have to fix it. So, sorry, getting ahead of myself. So we think we have to fix our imperfection. We think we have to lose the weight. We think we have to get plastic surgery. We think we have to do our hair a certain way. We think we have to talk a certain way. Think we have to think a certain way. And before you know it, you're trying to be Barbie, plastic, hard, immovable, you know? And that's what's going on, because you're looking at people's imperfection and you're, let me, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me go back to my reading. Sorry. And when we don't or can't change our imperfections, those that look like what we have or what we want become targets for our self-hate. So when you look at someone and you be like, ew, you're really looking at yourself. They have something that you want, that you need, that you think you need, that you think you want, that you think you need to have. And then you be like, ew, I don't like the way they talk. I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they deliver the messages. I think you're doing this wrong because you need to do it this way. It's self-hate. You're hating yourself on the inside so much, and now it's becoming external. As above, so below, as within, so without. You hate yourself within, it's going to reflect outside. I didn't make the rules, I'm just reading them. Anyway, so we become targets for our self-hate. We express it externally through words and action, when in reality we just need to learn to love our imperfections. Then we all learn to love each other, which will heal the human, which will heal the human in between, which will heal the worlds in between. Love is the key. Remember when I said Hekate's message? When I was those words? Path, star, grounded, TikTok, love, release, steady, keys, journey, family, guidance, pain. Love is the key. Key and love are on my list. TikTok, sharing this on TikTok is my list. Journey, this is my journey. I had to go through all of that I went through over the past 30, I was 34 when I got fired. Past 34 years, and now this 2025, I had to go through 9 months of this just to learn pain, love, grounded, what's in the stars, my path, release what's no longer guiding me, looking for the right guidance, looking towards my family for what I love, for what I really want. It all comes full circle if you're just willing to listen. But love is the key. If you're still confused, yeah, because it's a lot. it's a lot. I don't know how else to explain this, and this video is probably going to be 30 minutes. I'm just telling you now, because we're hitting up on 19 minutes and 19 seconds. It's a lot, and I'm still learning, and I'm just sharing what I've learned so far. So if you're still here, that means you really want to learn. You want to see the world that way and be harmonious in it, to live in the moment, to be the in-between, to be the essence of this earth, to learn your purpose or your spark, the reason why we're here. And I'm here to share my journey of what I've learned And hopefully it either resonates with you because you're on the same journey, it gives you hope because you started your journey, or it wakes you up to start your journey. So it's one of those three outcomes. Yeah. I'm not getting anything else from source. Like it is all quiet. Like it's all I'm seeing is someone clapping because I've actually had the courage to share this video. And if I sound crazy, I sound crazy. And you know what's funny? Okay, that's why I was quiet. You know what's funny? It's because videos like this with people talking like this, I thought they were fucking insane. I thought they were crazy. I was like, what drug are they on? What juice, what water are they drinking so I don't drink it? You know what? And I'm going to drink my tea. Elderberry, lemon balm, blueberry green tea. Best combination ever. Anyway, I was thinking, what are they smoking? Because I'm like, these people are fucking crazy. And now I'm one of them. I mean, I'm happy I'm one of them, but it's like, damn. You know, it's like, why did I think they were crazy? Because I was lost in the matrix. I was lost. The architect had me. He was like, bam, got you. And yeah, now I see they aren't crazy. I was crazy for believing they were crazy. Full circle moment. Full fucking circle. Wow. Anyway, I'm glad we had this little chat. Me laying here on my bed, drinking my tea, reading you parts of my journal that I am still like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that, but I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it. I'm going to make myself post it. I said I was going to fold up these clothes today and clean my room because I need like declutter so I can work. So I need to declutter my external space so my internal space can be better. It's starting to hurt my back. I'm old. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, however many days or weeks it is until I see you again. But just what I try to tell people, what I used to try to tell people when I was working is try to find the good in every situation. Something. Try to find a tiny little fragment of light in every single situation. Start there. Start there. If you want to learn what I've learned, start there. That's where I started. Well, no matter how horrible or atrocious I think a situation is, try to find one tiny speck of light. And soon it's gonna be like one tiny speck of light and it's gonna become a ball of light. And then soon your whole body is just gonna be light. But you have to put some light in the darkness. Plus sign. You have to put a little bit of light in there. So find a little bit of light you can. In whatever situation, car breaks down, I'm alive. I have money to get it fixed. It starts raining. I have an umbrella. It didn't ruin my day. I got an umbrella. I'll be dry. They ran out of your favorite food or something. You know what? It gives me opportunity to try something new. Find a spark, find a light in every situation. Start there. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.